Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jordan. In today's video, we're going to talk about the struggles of polygels. Guys, it's not always that easy to play with the gel on the nail foam with a slit solution then cure it. Sometimes when you're about to cure it, the nail foam just stick up and mess up your work. So I'm going to tell you about my struggle and how I find a solution to it. I apply the gel straight on my nails, use the nail foam, play around to fill the entire nail, then I cure it. Sometimes I even have to fill in the holes at the end. So do what works for you. Take your time to have a good job. So stay along and watch to the end and see how I find solutions to my struggle. First thing first, guys, you need to clean your nails. So I went ahead and used a soft nail file to clean my nails, clean the grease or dirt, whatever sitting on my nails. Prepping the nails is very important. I have a full video on how to give your nails a nail time. So I'm going to put the link in the description section below so you could follow that up and learn how to prep your nails. So I'm adding some false nails. So I went ahead and sized my nails to make the job easier, not Guys, it was a struggle for me to apply this nail gel glue without a flash UV lamp. So I'm gonna use a shortcut. We always have to find our way out of this thing. So I couldn't put this together because it was hard for me to do it without holding it and gluing it up and drying it in the UV lamp at the same time. So I went ahead and grabbed my nail glue, my regular quick dry nail glue. So I'm gonna go ahead and work with this. So to apply the false nail, I take the glue, apply it straight on my fingers. I take the nail foam and the false nail and just press it and hold it for a few seconds to glue to my nail. So I went ahead and did the same process to all my 10 fingers, guys. It was a struggle on the second hand. As you can see on the video, it was a struggle for me to apply the false nails on the second hand. It was a struggle to pick up the nail. See how I struggle with the false nail to pick up the nail. So guys, I'd advise you to do one hand completely, file, shape, polish, everything before you do the next hand, because this false long nails, it wasn't easy. I don't know how people live with this every day. So just watch along and see how I finish applying the false nail and go to the next step. After applying the false nail, I went ahead and cut it up. Cut it up to the desired length, because that's I'm not trying to have some long nails looking all crazy. I like a decent length, so I cut out the 10 nails to the desired length. Next, I use my scissors to cut the edges to give it the shape I want it to have. I cut around the corners to shape it up, shape it well. Then I went ahead, took my nail file, like shape it, like do the finish shape, the last shaping of the nail before I go ahead and apply the polygel. This is very important, like to guide you on the desired shape, the desired length. You need to file it and give it that shape. So when you applying the polygel, you have directions on how to go ahead or how to put the polygel on your nails. I'm still filing. I'm using a softer nail file now to file on top of the nail to take out that shine from the false nail, to prep it before I apply the base and cure and start doing my polygel. Alright, my nails are all shaped and filed up. My false nails are placed, shaped, and filed up. So today I'm going to use the flat polygel nail foam. I have the curve and the flat, but I'm using the flat one today because I want to keep my nails, the false nails are flat, so I'm just going to stay with that shape. So as I said, today we're talking about the struggle of polygel. So I'm going to bring my UV lamp closer. As you can see at the right hand side, I already shaped and I already sized my nails, sorry, and line it up because I'm going to use the same 5 nail foams for all my 10 fingers. The polygel nail foams are reusable. So we're talking about struggles. In the beginning, I started by using the stick solution. For my stick solution, I'm using 70% rubbing alcohol. I don't use the stick solution they provide. I feel like the alcohol works better for me. So first thing first, I'm applying the base coat to the 5 fingers I'm starting with. So I apply the base coat on all the 5 fingers and I cure it for 60 seconds. I cured for 60 seconds. I cured the base coat for 60 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing my polygel. There's one thing I learned. I use my nail foam to push my cuticles back before I start applying the polygel. So I'm using this pink. So in the beginning, I use the old-fashioned way, the one that we all taught to put the gel on the nail foam, use your stick solution and brush and play around. I tried as much as possible to put less alcohol on my brush, like to use the less I could use of alcohol to play with my gel on the nail foam and apply on my nail and clean around, push the gel to follow the nail form, the nail shape. And I did all of that. I did what we know, what we are taught to do, but it didn't really come out well. I still had to struggle to dry it, to cure it. I had to hold it with the other hand so the nail foam don't jump up. Guys, it's a struggle. I know you watching this video had that same problem doing your polygel, so we're learning. After it's cured for 60 seconds, I'm gonna go ahead and take out the nail foam slowly. There you go. Guys, I went ahead and did the same thing to all the five nails. I did the same thing. I tried as much as possible to use less alcohol on my brush to play around with the gel on the gel foam, on the nail foam, sorry, but still there was a problem drying it under the UV lamp. It kept moving. Like I felt like the slit solution or alcohol, whatever you use, is like a barrier to like your nail to the gel to stick to your nail while you put under the UV lamp. So I did the same as I said on all five fingers, but when I went to the next hand, I thought about something. As you can see, I'm pushing down the nail foam on the other hand with the other hand on the nail while drying under the UV lamp because the nail foam keeps popping up. So I had to use my other hand to hold it down. So the next finger, I'm like, okay, let me try something else. So I applied the gel straight on my nail, took the nail foam, play around, push it to fill the entire nail, and that kind of worked for me. It stayed. It didn't move. It didn't like try to go up while I'm drying it. So I'm like, oh, I think that's the solution to my struggle. Don't use a split solution. Like apply the gel straight on your nail and play with the nail foam. It stick better than when you use the slit solution. After I'm done drying the top of my nail, so I went around and turned my hand around and dried the inside of the gel. And you can see my nails are all dried and ready. But that's a problem. I noticed like space between the false nail and the polygel. So I had to go ahead and fill in the space between the false nail and the gel I just applied. So you're allowed to do whatever you have to do to have a good and a nice finished job. So you could do that. Fix your nail, fill it up. It's a struggle for beginners, and beginners need to find their way out of the struggle. So filling it up like that make your job cleaner. So fill in all the space between the gel and your false nail and cure it again one more time, and boom, that's it. Your job is finished and looking more prettier. The next step is like I go with my scissors and cut the excess gel. So I have to follow the shape of my false nail. So I'm cutting around all the excess gel that went over the shape of my false nail. So the last process is to clean, cut, and go back to the original shape of the false nail. I'm going ahead using my nail file to file it and give it that shape as I said earlier. And after using the nail file, I use my electric nail file. I added the speed a little faster so I could like clean around, make it smoother and perfect finish. Like guys, I advise you to invest on this electric nail file as a beginner. I know it's a struggle to use it, but it makes your filing perfect and faster. It really makes the job faster. So invest some money on this, you're not gonna regret it. So just keep filing, cleaning, giving it the perfect shape, and make sure it's smooth. And the nail file, the electric nail file do the job. Like it makes it smoother. I'm still filing and buffing my nail. The final touch with the buffer for a pretty smooth finish. Very, very important. So after I do that, I'm gonna go ahead, use some soap and warm water, wash my hands. Like really, you could use a soft brush to like brush and clean all the excess particles that stick, the excess glue, the excess base coat that you cured. After I wash my hands, I use like a non slit or tissue, dry my fingers, like dry right all the water, dry it down. And I'm still using my nail tweezer, as I call it, to like take out the stubborn glue that's still sticking on my nails. All right, I'm going to put some glitters on my nails. I'm going to use this dipping glitter powders that I bought on Amazon. So I'm opening the kit. I'm unboxing the kit with you guys. It's pretty new. I love the colors. Look at those. I have some yellow, gold, green, blue, pink. I'm going to go with the gold. Take it out. I'll use the gold and the blue. Yeah, I'm going to use the gold and the blue. I love blue. I love gold. In fact, I love all those colors. But I'm so excited to use the gold. Yeah, it's a gold. So I'm going to use those. So I'm finally going to use my gel glue. So first thing, I'm going to use my gel glue, as I said. Open that up, but I'm going to use the brush, the flat brush that I use for glue. So I'm taking out the brush from the glue, and I'm going to use my own brush. Like, it's a flat brush. I think it will be more practical for me because I'm not trying to put the glitter on the entire finger. So I'm putting just at the edge of the fingers. So I'm going to apply the gel, the gel glue on the areas where I'm going to apply the glitters. I'm putting it only on the areas I'm applying the glitter, not on the entire nail. So wherever I'm putting that gel glue is where the glitter's gonna stay. I'm opening the glitters, and all I have to do now is dip in my finger into the glitters. As I dip in my finger, the area where I apply the glue is going to pick up the glitter. So I'm going to do the same process on all my 10 fingers. Wherever I want to apply glitter, I'm going to put the gel, as I said, dip it in the glitter and cure it for 60 to 70 seconds. I noticed that the flakes of the blue glitters don't stay, so I'm going ahead and adding it on before I cure it so it could stay in place. After I cure all my nails, I am going to go ahead and apply the top coat so the glitters can stay in place, because just dipping it in after applying the gel, that's to hold it, but you don't give it that finished touch. You don't stay on the nail. So I'm applying the top coat on all my 10 fingers, and I'm curing again for another 60 seconds. And voila, my nails are all done and looking pretty. I saved the other hand. I saved you the process of the other hand because I'm not trying to make this video 2 hours long. So I'm going to go ahead and give my nails some fruits and nutriment. I'm going to use my cuticle oil like to nourish my nails. Guys, you should watch my previous video. I show you how to give your nails some nail time. I'm going to put the link below. So after I apply the cuticle oil, I'm massaging it and make my nails, give it some shine, give it some fruits as my body. I hope you did learn and enjoy the video. Please, if you do, don't forget to hit the like button, comment if you have any questions, and I see you on my next video. Bye bye.